Not so long ago, I finished a one set challenge where I was only training one set of press ups, one set of squats, and that was it. This went on for almost 3 months because I was only training once every other day. So by the end of those 3 months, I'd basically done no pull ups for any of that time. Hi again. So after doing all of those press ups and squats, my pull ups had pretty much dwindled down to nothing. This was the video of me trying to do pull ups after those 3 months, and I was sadly disappointed to see that I could barely even do three. So it was time for a new challenge, and that challenge would be getting my pull ups back up to where they were before I started the squats and press ups challenge. Now, to do that, that was going to mean I was going to need to triple the amount of pull ups that I could do. So if I could barely even do three, I wanted to be able to do at least 9 or 10 by the end of the 30 days. Now, bear in mind, it was the same rules as the squats and press ups challenge, so I'd be training every other day. So 30 of those days that I would train, which would mean somewhere between 2 to 3 months, which is what it's took me. Have I actually managed to do it? You'll find out later in this video. Let's get into it. These are the 3 exercises that have helped me the most with this challenge. Number 1, inverted rows. Number 2, hanging. Number 3, negative pull-ups. Now, the reason that I chose these 3 exercises is because I feel like these are definitely the ones that have helped me the most. Inverted rows was a funny one because I really didn't think that it was making that much of a difference. When I've done these exercises in the past, it's kind of felt a bit too easy and it just felt like, is this really even doing anything? But actually, when I've been training to get my pull-ups back up, inverted rows have been probably the most important component of getting my strength back up. Like any muscle, if you work it to failure, you are going to build the muscle and make it stronger. So inverted rows, although it seemed easy for me at the beginning, it didn't take very many reps before I would actually start to tire out and reach momentary muscular failure. So this was the point that I knew that it was actually helping. And as you can see with my pull-ups, already after the first week, I was managing to get extra reps. Number 2, hanging. Okay, hanging has been invaluable. I've been doing a hanging challenge where I've been hanging every day, and the amount that it's helped my grip strength is unbelievable. Can't recommend this enough. It's going to help your pull-ups massively. You definitely need to incorporate this into your training regime. What I was doing was I was doing the hanging at the end of my training sessions, and the days that I didn't train, I would still go and hang. But going forward, I'm actually just going to do the hanging at the end of my training sessions because I don't think you really need to do it every day. But you definitely need to be doing this if you want to get your pull-ups up, because it's really good for your arms, it's really good for your back, it's really good for your grip strength, like I've said. It's just a great exercise that's going to really help. If you do it, you'll definitely start to notice the difference, so do not miss this out if you want to try and get your pull-ups up. Alright, lastly, number 3, negative pull-ups. So basically this is when you finished your full set and then you start from the top and let yourself drop very slowly. Ideally, if you can do this for about 20 seconds, it's probably best, and do a couple of reps of it. It's very uncomfortable, you won't like it, it'll be hard to resist the temptation to lower yourself faster, but if you can do it as slowly as you can, it's definitely going to help. Okay, so after the end of the second week, I was already managing to get 6 and 7 reps. But I kind of got stuck there for a while. I couldn't seem to get any higher, and it was really getting me annoyed because I was like, why can't I get past 7? It was just this like plateau that was just impossible to get past. But I kept trying and I kept doing it, and I kept doing it every 3 days, and eventually, finally, right at the very end of the challenge, I managed to get 9, almost 10 pull-ups. So there you have it, it can be done. It's not easy, it's definitely very difficult, and pull-ups is one of them exercises that never feels nice when you're doing it, but I think the after effects do feel really good. A couple of other exercises that will help is when you're doing the inverted rows, if you can be as horizontal as possible, which means if you can find a calisthenics gym where you can kind of climb up the bars and do it almost horizontally, that will help a lot. If you can't do that and you have a pull-up bar at home, then you can hang from that and kind of have a chair underneath. That'll help a lot. I guarantee that if you do this multiple times a week, then you will notice a difference in your pull-up strength. Remember that you need days rest though. You can't be doing it every single day. You need the rest days for the muscle to repair and grow. But if you do it 2 or 3 times a week, you should see your reps increase. Do the exercises that are recommended in this video, because if you do those and focus on those after you've already done your pull-up sets, then it's going to help wear the muscle out, wear it down, make it tired, break the fibers, make it better, make it stronger. And that is the end of the video. So let me know how it goes. Hopefully it will help you, and if it does, drop a comment. And if you liked the video, then hit that like button, and maybe see you next time. Ciao. And that means folks. So it was time to get my it was time to get my pull-ups back up to where they were before I started that challenge, and that meant doing pull-ups 3 times a week. Focus a lot of my energy, but do so it meant we were gonna so it meant doing so it meant that so it meant starting a new challenge, and that challenge was to get my pull-ups back to where they were before I started the press-ups and squats challenge. These are the 3 exercises of that. These are the 3 exercises of that. These are the 3. The 3 exercises of that. The 3 exercises that have helped me the most with this challenge are: number 1, I guarantee that if you do this, I guarantee that if you do this multiple times a week, then you'll definitely improve the amount of reps that you can do. Just remember to give the muscles a rest.